Namaste. Today we're going to explore the seated twists. I would like to share with you your first prop would be the blanket or bolster. You fold it in halves. This blanket is already skinny long, so you would take a large blanket and fold it in half this way and then take the edges together. One more time. This gives you about an inch of lift where you would place your sit bones at the very edge. Sit bones would be on the blanket and the flesh comes to the floor. You can also put some props here under the leg. And if you need a little bit more lift because you find that you're still rounding forward or it's extremely tight in the hip flexors, you can fold 1 or 2 more times. This gives you about 3 inches of lift. Again, you place the sit bones on the blanket and slide the flesh towards the ground. For a seated posture pose, you can start by having the staff pose here, placing one leg over. If this is okay with you, you can continue. If you can go a little bit deeper, you would put the sole of the foot over. Remember that our toes go with the knees in their direction. The long foot, the long leg with the foot here is flexed at the ankle, so the toes are coming up. Energy is drawn up the legs into the hips, so your femur bone, your thigh bone is actually coming into the hip as the body slightly goes forward. I'll change positions in a moment. So I have my right leg folded over. I take my left hand and place it on the knee. My right hand will go behind me in a spider stance. So the fingertips are up, or the fingertips are down, but the hand is up. Lifting the edge of the heart and the chest, and looking back as you slightly pull on the knee. And then take the face and look forward. Here you have a full spinal twist. Let's go to the other side, and I will change positions so you can see the back line. So on the prop, staff pose, placing one leg across the ankle and feeling comfortable here. The back is straight. The lift of the blanket or the bolster is helping you here. So the spine, there is no curvature, but you're beginning to turn the hip over and cross the midline. If you can, slide the foot onto the floor. If the whole sole of the foot is not comfortably there, it's okay to tip. You don't have to hold it tight to you. Big deal is that you have some flexion in the ankle into the knee, and that the points of the toes in the knee are in the same direction. That just protects the ligaments inside your knee. You can pull towards the body. Shoulders are coming down and behind the heart. If flexion in the long leg of the ankle there, and the energy is coming into the hip as the heart reaches towards the toes. Opposite hand to the knee. Following back, the eyes go down, and the fingers are in a spider stance. Again, the shoulder is down. So here's a twist here. If you want more to your twist, you can soften the elbow a little bit, so it brings the shoulder and the body back. This hand on the knee gently pulls it as you look a little bit more. And if your neck's okay with it, you can look forward over your long leg. The inhales and exhales go along with it, and you reverse. You look back, you bring the back hand with you, and you relax your stance. So this would be the breath process. I'm going to give you another modification. From staff pose, you take one leg out to the side, pull one leg in and under, okay, and you're still up on the blanket. Up and under. okay? And you can be here. Again, toes and knee relationship. Especially when you're okay with this in your knee, you have a rounding of the shin. So the shin is pointed towards the ground, rounding the knee, and the knee is still pointed because the toes are along with it. So you're not like flexed at the ankle and the toes are going lightning bolt away. You have a tendency to tuck in a little bit so the toes and knees have a nice long relationship. So this could be a twist, or if you need something deeper, you can cross the legs, taking this relationship and crossing over here. The sole doesn't need to be on the ground. We still want to have a little bit of flexion in this ankle to protect this knee, and again, the toes and knee have a relationship. This here would promote the lengthening of the spine because you're propped. The shoulders are down and behind the heart. The energy is still coming forward, so the elbows draw towards the body as you inhale. So here you lift and exhale, settle. Try to relax the hips a little bit more. Inhale. Slowly exhale, nose or mouth. If you exhale through the mouth, do it through like a whistle or pursed lips. Your next inhale will be the arm up, opposite arm to the bent knee that's on top. Exhale as you follow the hand. You're in a spider stance. This is an exhale. Inhale. And open up, soften the elbow. And coming back. Now we're going to do the opposite. You change the arms. Inhale up with the arm that's on the same of the top knee. Exhale as you pull and settle your spider stance. And then inhale, lifting and turning the head, if it's okay, towards the forward. Exhale as you look back to your hands and unfold. So twisting isn't necessarily always into the leg. It is both. Both actions are coming up through the pelvis, turning up through the thoracic area, completing through the cervical area, and then a little extra twist, if it's okay, to your opposite shoulder. And then again, you would settle, inhale, open, settle, inhale, open, and settle, holding the posture as long as and tightly as you want. When I say tightly, we want to relax the hip flexors. Tightly can be more of how much are you pulling, how much are you squeezing in the kidney area, and is it okay with your neck to do the 2 cervical twists. So that's that for now. Enjoy your twisting.